Greetings, humans. I'm Andy.
And I'm George.
And this is Couscous.
Welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses.
Right. So, oceans on Orion
Are breaking the habit of not covering Linkin Park.
That was a habit. Is not doing things a habit? If you not do it consistently, yes. So I have a habit of not paragliding.
Yes, and I have a habit of not doing meth.
And I have a habit of not missing shows. Nice! Right, so, I was gonna wear my 8 Lives Down shirt for this reaction because, last Oceans on Orion video we did was with Ariki from 8 Lives Down. But, she's literally in the video. So, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, this is featuring Ziser. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I also don't care because it sounds funny that way.
Okay.
Who was acting out the algorithm in Skardust's Game of Now video, and she ended up being first glitching and then being ganged up on by the entire band. So let's hope she turns out better this time around, because now she'll actually be performing as well if I got this right. Also, Lev, my boy, you're taking on Chester. That's big shoes to fill. You better deliver.
You always say that. We know nothing about Chester's shoe size.
I feel like he'd wear big shoes even if he didn't need them.
You think Chester's Bigfoot?
Musically, yes.
Okay.
This went south so fast.
This went south before it started.
So, are you ready?
No.
Ooh, nice lights effect. Yo!
Memories consume like opening the wound. I'm picking me apart again.
Whoa!
You all assume
Whoa!
you're in my room. I'd rather try to start again.
I don't want to be the one the battles always choose.
Deep inside I realize that I'm the one confused.
I don't know what's worth fighting for or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. I know it's not alright. So I'm breaking the habit. Breaking the habit tonight.
Latching my car, I tightly lock the door. I try to catch my breath again.
I hurt much more than any time before. I had no options left again. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose. 'Cause inside I realize
That I'm the one confused.
I don't know what's worth fighting for or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. I'll never be alright. So I'm breaking the habit. Breaking the habit tonight. The radios are walls.
'Cause I'm the one I fall. And this is how it
What's worth fighting for or why I have to scream. 'Cause now I have some clarity to show you what I mean. I don't know how I got this way. I'll never be alright. So I'm breaking the habit. Breaking the habit tonight.
You can say that again. That was yes. What the hell? Holy actual F! That was very good. Right, so last time
I had such a strong feeling of this fits so well was when I heard The Emptiness Machine. Like you hear something that's Linkin Park and Chester isn't on it, and it sounds like the vocals are doing what the music requires. Only this time around, I feel like they kind of went at it from both directions. They didn't just fit their vocal performances to what the song needs. They changed the song to fit their singing.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It's a lot more high energy than the original. You know, more drumming, more riffing, heavier. I feel like Breaking the Habit, the original song, was really aimed at showcasing a sort of vulnerability that comes with acknowledging that you have a toxic habit and facing that truth and how painful that is. And this way of doing it, even with the exact same words, feels more like the rage element, like having moved past that and fighting against the habit, right? Yeah, and that was also the only way out is through at the end.
Yeah, so I feel like the original song is more, if you have an addiction or if you have a toxic habit, the original song puts you in that moment where you acknowledge that, and this puts you in the song where you're breaking out of that, so you're further down the line.
Yeah, and they've managed to reinterpret the emotion to bring a different energy and a different emotion that can also be expressed through the same words. They changed the vibe of the song without making it inconsistent with the lyrical content.
Yes.
That's a tricky thing to pull off. Also, they have a thing for vertigo effects and corridors.
Yes.
You have that going on in Tame with Aliki as well.
Yeah.
And I think that one was made by Lahav, who does Stardust's videos. I don't know if this one was. Something tells me it wasn't, but they sure have a thing for those aesthetics.
Yeah.
Also, Sergei's guitar's paint job does the same effect because when he starts spinning it starts looking like a dissociative spiral.
Finetti Duo.
Yeah, Finetti Duo.
Finetti Duo, I have spoken. And about how they did the vocals, I think the one thing that I didn't like that much is that I think they alternate a bit too much. I feel like you could have kept that for like some dynamic additions on the bridge maybe, and so on, but like if they had one verse him and then one verse her, then when the second verse comes around, it's not the same thing as the first, and there's like more of a progression to the song, I feel like that would have been better.
What I really liked about the vocal alternation is that you have this thing going on, and I think this happens in the original song as well, that the verse starts with bass and drums, and halfway through the riff hits, and that's where they add the second vocal, so they amplify the volume also on the vocals, not only instrumentally.
Yeah.
So that's a really cool effect. On the pre-chorus, they start switching it up one and then the other again. I don't feel like that's necessary. I also don't feel like it's ruining the song. I don't have a problem with it. The only thing I can really say vocally is that if she could have added more distortion, it would have felt more coherent with what he's doing and with how they've changed the song's sound.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I like the fact that their vocals sound so different.
I like that they sound so different too, but I feel like her tone fits more for the verses and for the softer parts. On the chorus, it's a bit more inconsistent.
Okay, maybe.
I'm not complaining. She sounded great.
Yeah,
just, nitpicking here.
They both sounded great.
Also, why is everyone in this band so hot? Yeah! Take a chill pill.
Yeah.
Leave some hotness for the rest of us. You're the reason why I'm losing my hair. I decided. I'm gonna have an implant. Because of you.
That felt personal.
It is.
Okay. Are we done here?
No.
So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpse is out.